up, Mateus? I'm just setting up here. Okay, I'll be back in just a second to make some tea.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
Oh, what's up, Anna B? Mateus, how we doing? If you're still there, that is. Where am I going to place this? That seems safe. Okay, one of the things I want to do before we start is to get a better microphone going. So let's see if I can set this up. Should work. I'm just looking off screen here at my computer. Maybe I'll do this. I just took a second to let the stream start, made some tea here. It's weak though. Second cup. That's really, really hot, so I'm not actually going to sip that yet. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's pretty milky. Really milky. But I just put a splash in. It's just because it's not that dark. It's a second pour. Okay, is this the mic now? Does this sound better? Wait, save. Does this sound any better? Worse? It's gotta be better. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, okay, this is nice. I don't know why I didn't think about this yesterday. Pop the mic on the chest here. Okay, I just gotta set up a couple other things here. Actually, that's really it. I got my reference. We'll go here, we'll remove the sign. Just gonna put that off to the side. Okay, so. Today. There we go, okay. Actually kind of want to see this, but I'll put it off to the side. Okay, yeah, the plan today. I obviously want to continue to tackle the cheese. That's what I'm having a lot of fun with, but I think it'd be smart to do a little bit of work on the parts of the background. So I think start to build up some of the fabric in the front. The back is pretty much all black. I probably won't add a layer to that because I think this is still pretty wet. I don't even want to touch it. So basically work on this front area a little bit. What's up, Mike? I appreciate your emotes. I wish I could make this text bigger, actually. This is classic. Maybe I'll Google it really quick. Can you make the... I feel like an old man. Yeah. Oh, I have to change the browser font settings. Should I do that? No, that's too much. It's too much. Control plus plus. Okay. Control. Oh, I did it. Oh my gosh. That's so much better for me. Okay. You guys, none of you guys even know what I'm talking about. That's totally fine. It's by design. But I'm looking over at this tiny little chat. I can hardly read it, but I made it bigger. Okay. Stream number 2 already going way better. Okay, like I was saying, we are gonna tackle, yeah, so The fabric in the front, fabric in the back doesn't really exist. As I look at my reference here, there's a little touch in this area that I've left blank. So basically, I want to deal with this. Oh my gosh. Coughing right into the mic, sorry about that. And then also deal with the wood a little bit. Yeah, I put grandpa text mode on. I'm like tempted to show you. It wouldn't be that difficult, so I'm going to. So that is way bigger. I guess I could make it smaller and then make it bigger again just to prove my point, but I think that's fine. Okay, strapping you back in. And this is how it works, you know, you stream, you learn something, you add it. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I don't think I'm going to zoom in today because I'm going to be working basically across the whole width of it. So it wouldn't really make sense. And yeah, then so I'll finish this, start, working on the board. And then this shadow underneath the front of the cheese into these blue dots if I get there. So first thing I got to do is mix a really dark, make a couple gradients of value, kind of, not really that much though, maybe like 2. So maybe I'll go to scene. I should make a third scene. This is the iPhone only. Add source, video capture. Sorry, you can't see anything. This is a classic stream with me. Okay. And in this one, I'm gonna spread it full. We'll put it kind of, we'll center it. It just might be nice while I mix paint. It's trying to fight with me. It doesn't know what direction to face. It's kind of funny. Oh, yes. Just move it to... Okay. Jeez, my throat is so not clear. All right. The paint. A little bit of white. Not gonna put too much. Yes, Denise. You can, it saves as a video afterwards. And hello. Shouldn't you be voting? Blue. That's better. But yes, each live stream, you can see the live stream I did yesterday on the channel. It's got basically the same title. We got blue, we got brown, we got white so far. Let me think, do I need anything right now? I definitely know I need red and yellow for the wooden board. So I'll just put a little, like just a little bit of red. Looks like a lot, but it's a thin amount. You're gonna share this with Sue? Okay. For anyone else watching, this is my mother. A little bit of yellow, can always add more. Okay, let us go back towards this. Actually, maybe I'll mix these up a bit. It's all backwards for me. Okay. Mixing a black. Kind of want it to be more bluey. I'm just gonna look at a swatch from my reference photo. So yeah, it's basically purple. Maybe I'll add a bit of red and, okay. A little bit of brown. A little bit more blue than brown. So we're gonna end up with a black that's on the blue side as opposed to the red side. Actually, I wonder how this is gonna work. Then I'm gonna add red, hopefully it turns a little purple. We'll see. Exactly. Everyone be nice to my mother. And I'm honestly, I don't even know if this works. I'm just sort of using the very small amount that I know about color, trying to make it make sense for this painting. I'm gonna add some of this red. Hopefully this isn't too much. I know it's very potent. Ideally, we get sort of a dark purple at the end of this. It needs to be pretty much black at the start, then I'll add white. So mix this up. I think that's pretty good. Where do I want to put all my blacks? I think on this side. So we're gonna have a black right there, and now I'm just gonna grab maybe half of it, a little less than half. My copyright music has got an ad playing, so let's immediately stop that. Okay. I need a little cloth. This is not working. There we go. Just gonna wipe off the palette knife in between mixes. Oh, I should switch into my painting pants too, painting shorts. Gonna mix just a little bit of white. It's probably too much, honestly. But I do like the sort of purple hint that this is giving. Good thing is I can just sneak back over to the pile of black that I made and just grab a little bit more. Honestly, a little bit more too. It's very easy to make the black, slightly harder to make this one, so. I'm gonna just add just a touch more red, maybe even a little blue, and just see what I get here. I'm definitely playing around. Looking at the reference again, a bit more black. Don't really need to rush this. Arguably the most important part. Now that I have like a really nice sketch laid out. Okay, so we've got black here. Yeah, I need to switch pants. Slightly, maybe I should just zoom way in here. I'm really working on, it's all backwards, sorry. I'm really working on these shades of black. So I'm actually gonna make a whole new black over here. Of course, we can no longer see it, so. This is too much brown in it, I can already see. Means I'm reaching for some blue. Pop that down on my palette. Bring the blue in, and hopefully, as I add this blue, turns a bit more black. That looks good. Once again, that's burnt umber, ultramarine blue. I think that's good. We're going in with a little bit of red. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna add more in a second. Yeah, just a touch more. So now this is closer to purple, dark, 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 dark purple. Mix this with my other black. Grab a chunk of it. So I've got black, black, black. Got a gray. And I need a kind of lighter piece, which means I'm gonna grab a bit more white. Start by adding it kind of slowly. That's too much, although maybe it would be fine. In this live stream, I will be mixing color. At the start of this live stream, I will be mixing color. Get baited. And by happy accident, well, you know, I'd like to think there's a bit of knowledge going in there, but it probably isn't. Color mixing is painting, you know, like it's a huge, huge part. Like I arguably should be spending most of my time thinking about color. At least half mixing. And honestly, I've spent easily an hour mixing color before painting. Let's go a little bit whiter. I can always mix a little on the fly. This looks pretty good though. I think that'll be nice. Tempted to add a bit of red actually, which I'm going to do. Is that another ad? Losing my freaking mind. Yeah, I probably have magenta, but I like to just keep a really, really simple palette. If I don't have a color that would make it easier, that's okay. I'm getting close, you know? It doesn't have to perfectly match the reference. So I don't mind if I'm using sort of a suboptimal set of colors. I just like to keep it simple. I think it helps teach me how to better use color. I'm gonna quickly, so now that I've made a nice little set of colors here, I'm gonna use these for basically the front of the painting. I just throw a bunch of colors on my palette and just stare at it. I've been doing that a little bit more. I've just been sort of setting up these piles on the top, the white, the yellow, the red, the blue, the brown, which I need a little bit more of. I've just been sort of pulling from them and making piles on the go, especially when I was doing those landscape paintings. But I find doing a little pre-mixing like this is not a terrible idea. Okay, now I'm just looking over at my reference photo here. I need some browns. What's the like darkest brown that I need? It's kind of it. Okay, so I need, just bring it back over to my mixing area. Red for sure. Yellow for sure. Actually, I think I'm gonna mix a good amount of orange right now. So I'm gonna grab a good amount of yellow. Wow, that was freaking vibrant. Really vibrant. It looks crazy on camera. I think even more yellow. Then I'll dip back into the red if I need to. This is pretty red though. I think this needs more yellow. It's fine because we're gonna make a bunch of colors with this. Cadmium. Yeah, I don't have cadmium orange. Do I? I may have bought it actually. One of the stores, one of my local stores went out of business, so I bought a bunch of color. I do have cadmium orange. I could use it, but we're committed to these, which I think is fine. You know what would be nice on the iPhone cam? If I add video and I add this to it. Hi. Just tiny guy in the corner. Nothing crazy. I'm not going crazy here. So that's going to be, I should rename this. Sorry, I'm distracting myself with the stream stuff. Palette cam, 2 T's. Palette cam. This is, rename this main. And then this is rename face. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Actually, while I'm distracted, I'm gonna quickly, I was about to take my pants off, but you can't actually see me. I'm gonna switch pants really quick. You can still hear me. I'm changing into painting pants and tucking my shirt in so I don't get paint or as much paint on it. Okay, that's better. Okay, so this orange actually looks, now that I had a second to look away, that's nice. Now I can just wipe off right on my pants. Don't have to worry about having a cloth. Move that yellow over just because it's bothering me. Fix this red pile once again because it's bothering me. All of my clothing is covered in paint. I think that'd be cool. I just can't do it. Hopefully it happens to me eventually. I want it to happen naturally. I realize that I feel pretty old right now. I'm cutting leaves off my African daisies and watching a guy who's painting cheese. Dude, we're all old souls. I think painters generally can be old souls. At least you can do that at the same time. It's getting cold over here. Okay, back to the mixing here. We're making brown. So I'm taking a little bit of this orange that I made.
Imagine being able to build anything.
Turning off this frickin' ad.
Meet base 44.
And maybe this is way too much brown. Gotta be careful here. Let's just see where this takes us. And I don't really like where it's taken us. This is not, oh, it's not terrible. It needs to be way lighter, which means I have to add, okay, we'll just start like that. We're gonna grab the orange again. Sorry, I kind of need to focus a little here. Definitely getting closer. Actually, it seems to me like this is mostly orange, a little bit of this like brown, and actually a little white because this is a slightly desaturated color. It's 18 Celsius. Okay, yeah. It's actually, that's probably where about I am right now. But I just feel like it's getting colder. It was supposed to, I think it's supposed to snow this weekend. Oh, later, Super Pair. Hope you're still there. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, 25 degrees is nice. Okay, I'm looking at this. I'm looking back. It's not even close. It needs to be lighter. So I'm gonna add a bit more white. I'm just gonna see. I basically have like terracotta right now. I don't love it. I think that means it's too red, so I should add some yellow. Okay, that's actually really close. So take all this, because I'm gonna need a decent amount. Mix a little more yellow in there. It's not quite there. I think it needs even more yellow. Looking at my reference, need some focus to make sure this is, because if I get this wrong, I guess it's not the biggest deal. Kind of want to make a bunch of this and then lighten it from there. So I'm gonna go back to red. Actually, this needs a bit more red. Dark, yellow, red. See where this goes. Pottery pink. That's got to be similar to terracotta. I'm just saying generally. I think terracotta is darker than this. I actually haven't seen a... Or it's like more orange than this. Okay, perfect. Back to the yellow. Add more yellow to the palette. We'll be painting pretty soon here. I just want to, if I mix this up and then make sort of a light and a darker version of it, I think I'll be pretty set for at least a base layer of the table. This needs to be lighter. I think I'll risk getting out a bit of white and a bit of yellow because I'm trying to lighten it, but I don't want to desaturate it too much. Okay.
Ready to beautify your slime? More texture, more boost, more smooth, more you. So squishy, so fine, so ready to gooey gooey. Each soul separately.
This print prints everything.
Wow, these ads are so distracting.
Like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes. So everyone can gift it, work in it, and take it. Whether it's one of a kind or one for your whole team. If you need it, we print it with 20% off for new customers at vistaprint.ca.
Okay. Let me skip it. I do think that's closer. Lighten it just a bit more. Okay, that's perfect. Somehow I just magically landed on it. I do think I'm going to want to add red to areas. So I want a chunk for what it is, a chunk for lighter and a chunk for darker. So I've separated it. I'm going to add way more yellow and white to it. Probably should have checked the reference here. I think that makes sense. We've got like a decent skin color here, honestly, which matches up with what I'm trying to mix, so I'm happy with that. And then I'm just gonna darken this last one. Okay, I knew it would be fast once I made one. And now we're taking this last little bit. I'm just gonna double check what I'm mixing up here. Yeah, okay. Just, honestly, just slightly darker. This is probably too dark, honestly. I already, well, buff it up a bit more with the yellow. I think that looks decent. Try and get all this paint off of here. Kind of forgot I had this paint over here. Yeah, and that's not what I needed to do. And that's back to perfect. or close to it. Okay. Kind of want to move everything down. So I'm just showing, oh, I need to see this. The whole palette here. We're about to get painting if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just mixing up some colors. I'm gonna take this lightest color, put that at the bottom. Got this middle value, gonna put that in the middle. And I got the darkest one, I'm gonna put that at the top. It's really hard to see this paint. Wow, especially this one is like almost the same color as the board itself, at least in that area. And then I've got a really dark, I'm just gonna put that off to the side. All right, wait, I kind of missed some because I want to wipe all this up. Keep it nice clean. So I mixed all in this area, just got a shop rag, mopping that all up. We're essentially out of yellow, but there's a chance I need to use that, so we'll keep it up there. Okay, cool. Now, we can get set up to paint. So we're going back to this. Just kind of make it sit right. That looks pretty good. A little bit of glare. I'm gonna fix the glare eventually. One of the big reasons I have the glare is this back wall has just all white. I could actually hang a black cloth. That's my short-term plan, but it's okay for now. All right, next, what do I need? Gamsol. Gotta have Gamsol. Oh, I'm just now realizing I spilled my tea. All up in my rags.
You earn more PC optimum points on everything you buy and interest on everything you save.
That's my bad. Okay, those got to dry off. Shit. Give me a second. I'm going to spread out these. I have these pre-cut squares that I use to wipe my frickin' brushes off, but now they're covered in a little bit of tea water. Oh my god, this is such a nightmare. I'm peeling them apart. Like, can we just paint? Because I need to use one of these to mop up the rest of the spill. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. They're not as bad under here. Just put them over here. God damn it. Oh my god, no. Don't touch my oil. Okay, we're gonna get the oil up and out of there. Here's my chapstick, I was looking for that. Seriously, man, look at this. Now I'm wiping off my paint tubes. Oh, that was such a good little start. All right. Grab another one of these. Almost clean. Oh my god, dude. There's so many spots where I could have put this. And I think I picked the worst one. Okay. That's it. I'm starting whether the world wants me to or not. It's true, I didn't spill it on the canvas. I'll take the wins where I can get them. Okay. A little victory sip now that it's cold enough. Perfect. Okay. Let's begin now. Finally. You're back again, Super Pair, with a very nice message. Thank you. All right, what size of brush do I need here? Should I start with a bristle? Just thinking out loud a little. Or do I start with this? I think I need to cover more space. I think I can... I'll work with this. I'll work with this one. Okay. And oh, I forgot I need to get this open. Also, the cloth has some Caravaggio type lighting. I'm always trying to create that huge contrast. Oh, I'm opening the wrong frickin' side. Caravaggio is one of my favorites. I love the Baroque. And so I do copy the lighting. It's kind of cool that you can pick that out, honestly. All right, dipping the brush in the oil. Let's go. We're actually working now. How long have we been going? 45 minutes. That's crazy. This is a little bit too in front of my face. I'll have to push it to the side. About to touch it. Alrighty. Form that corner. Always start nice and slow. It is not a rush to get into the painting. It is supposed to be relaxing. Just hanging out, having a sesh, you know? Personally, my favorite artists are John Singer Sargent, Ivan Seal, and me. I see that you already have a huge loyal fan base. You know, it doesn't translate into sales just yet, but maybe once I die. That's the key to being a successful artist. You kind of have to have a crazy life story. But I love John Singer Sargent. I obviously love Velasquez. I love Caravaggio.
There's a better way to make changes.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing my... I think I need a better
When I work.
music.
This is the best Halloween decor from Michael. We're not twinning. We're winning.
How can I do what I want to do? You know? Don't you dare mop it. So I'm trying to find a playlist. Also with tea, you have to be careful. Okay. Time to get in the mode here. The key is that you just absolutely do not use your tea as a medium. That's for watercolor. Nice little slow start. Extra mold for cheese and don't need to paint. Yeah, I'll just just let it naturally mold. Fill in this extra little area down here. Okay. Comes down. And we have this line here. And it just curls around and connects actually with this. Yeah, that looks nice. It's a little thick, but I can fix it with the next line. Perfect. I'm making a copy of Sargent's painting Saint-Germain. It depicts Venice, some buildings, and some gondolas. Oh, so it's a landscape painting. Cool. I've seen a good amount of his landscape paintings. They're incredible. But it's going well. That's awesome. Wait, Super Pair, you're the one I'm forgetting because I'm terrible, but you are the fellow that made your own cheese painting. Is that right? I think I thought it was Mateus, but very cool. Very cool. Okay, it's fine. I love a start like this, just super simple. Gets me into the painting mood. Gets my hand warmed up. And it's pretty low stakes, you know. Just adding a layer of black. Flat layer of black. Yeah, sorry about that. I mixed the people up. I'll blame it on the fact that the chat was really, really small yesterday. Although it was 1 a.m. The time, it must be late right there. And I think you're in Poland. Ooh, this is thick. I usually don't paint this thick. Yeah, that's why. I had no idea who was typing what. Yeah, 11:30, jish. And then I'm gonna darken this area. I didn't really get a chance to do that yesterday. I tried, but it's kind of smeared it. Thanks, Denise. I think it's one of the best ones so far. Ugh. I don't know what to do about these ads. Not sure what I should do. I listened to the first one, but then I started cooking and I got distracted. It's just not fully my thing. I can appreciate it though. I get why people like it. But yeah, thanks for sharing. I can check out more of them tonight. Oh, heavier. Okay. Well, we'll see if I like it or not. That's nice. Okay, hold on here. Then we're going back up. I feel like this, the way I've done it in brown is a little dramatic. It's a little bit more narrow. Why did the chicken not cross the road? The shadow under the desk should be way darker. It's the same darkness right now. I haven't added any of the lighter darks yet. Ah, chicken out. I should have known. Should have frickin' known. Yeah, actually, when I look at the reference in its smaller form, well, I would say that this is the same darkness as this. But I'm making this dark area larger than it is so that when I overlap it, there'll be a nice area of gradient. I think I'll just go all the way to this edge here. Hopefully this looks good. I'm a little apprehensive. We'll see. Okay, so next I'm gonna fill in the whole area with the second color. I'm not gonna blend, I think. Not gonna blend. Just cleaning off my brush. Yeah. Okay. Now this is gonna look too dark, I think, but kind of only one way to figure that out, so. Actually, it's not bad. So I'm getting a little bit of dry brush there. Means I'm gotta add more oil. Excuse me. Now the vision is starting to come together here. I gotta do the cheddar, hey? The thing about cheddar is like, as far as I know, maybe I could pick like, you know, something with like jalapeno in it or something, but it's just a solid block of orange. Like it would kind of just, like there's no dimension. See how this has all of these cracks and holes, and especially like the blue cheese marbling. Like I think that's kind of why I picked blue cheese, but maybe there's a type of cheddar, because people do ask for, you know, I think the more popular cheese, probably the better. Because blue is not that popular. It just looks so good in a painting. I think Swiss would be good. But then again, I mean, if I got a really nice block of cheddar, like it obviously looks like something. So I should be able to make a decent painting out of it. This might be harder than blue cheese, to be honest.
Subway Canada, get 5 6-inch classics for $5.99 each. Now available in centimeters.
Get the health advice you need from a professional, not your mom.
I wonder if there's a copyright free on Spotify. I think that's worth checking. I could listen to old music, right? Right. Let me just see here. It's just bothering me. Let's try it. Copyright background music, royalty free. According to this, turn it down just a little bit. Midnight, the Stars, and You. I'm not sure what you mean. Is that a song, maybe? Also, apologize, but when I copied the blue cheese, I didn't do the cloth. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. You know what? That's fine. Did you do the wooden board? Or is it just floating in the air? Okay, hold on here. The distance of this needs to be higher. Here we go. This is, now we're into something here. Okay, at least it's on the board. You know, I love black backgrounds, not only because of people like Caravaggio, but also, I heard someone else say this and I thought it was really cool. It's like as if you're imagining it in your head. You know, it's just floating in there. So it's almost like you painted what was right out of your head when it's just a black background. Oh yeah, flip the script. Detailed background, out of focus. I'm sure there's a painting like that, right? There just has to be at this point. Now, okay, in order to follow these, let's just do one little kind of like right on the edge here. Just to start blending these. And I want to blend it this way. I'll do one this way, but for the most part I want, so that's slightly darker. I don't know if I need the mall stick right now. Okay, you can really see the purple in this. I think it was successful color-wise. I want to see. Also, one thing I've always wondered, what was the first painting to use impasto? I have no clue. I'm sure there was someone who was doing it way before. Obviously, Van Gogh pops into like as someone who basically only uses impasto, but I think it's really common to use impasto in the lights because if you have like say a ridge, a raised area of paint, and the light hits the raised area, it will illuminate that area, making the lighter even lighter. But I tend to agree, impasto is a little bit boring sometimes. Every once in a while I'll see a TikTok or something and it's a guy making flowers or whatever out of it. Just got huge tubes of paint. If it's impasto realism, I'll allow it. I will allow impasto realism. Now, just let me think about this spot where this is going here. I think this is actually really well placed. I don't know if I need my lightest color. I might have to use it pretty sparingly. I'm definitely gonna have to go back in with the black. Why didn't I try copyright fee on Spotify first? All right, later, super pair. See ya. What is this? I have like a little notification by it. Oh, start a Q&A, start a poll. Definitely don't need to do that at the moment. All right, I'm gonna fill in this area, which is kind of a little confusing, but about here. Have to be careful. Maybe I will use them all. And we're gonna just connect it with that. I think I'll go back in with black after I fill this in. Now I want to have sort of a rounded corner right there. So the dark part goes a little bit, or the light part goes a little past the dark. Oh, super pair just left. Tintoretto and Bicellio. He'll be back. He'll read the chat. I think I'm gonna grab a second similar brush. Is this not the same? Wow. Wow. And I'll work with both at the same time without having to clean. Not gonna lie, that tastes a lot like milk. Lots like milk. Oh, I actually had no idea that was Titian. So I'm glad you gave me the AKA. Oh crap, this brush is a little stiff. I don't know if I'll be able to use it. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I can definitely use it up here. But it might just pull away all the paint. It's not very... It's kind of bristled out too. Way too much oil in that. Try this brush one more time, but it may be not gonna work. Maybe not gonna work. God, this spot right here is just so wet. Okay, I'll have to leave it. I would just call this black tea. I think I need a different brush. Is there any brush that isn't stiff as a board? I need some accuracy. I could use that tiny little brush. Yeah, can you not put milk in black tea? Is that not allowed? I don't put it in green tea. Maybe that's something, some sort of win. Should I use this? I don't think so. Oh, I'll just keep trying to use this one. God damn it. Maybe the fact, oh, okay, it's starting to go a little smoother. Oh, but it's literally black tea. I don't know like what variant it is. Yeah, what do you call, that's a good point actually. Maybe it is Bavarian or something. All I know is it's black. Or people call it black tea. Maybe it's like English breakfast or something. God, this is, I might just have to use this one brush. This brush is really screwing it up. Okay, so next, right up to about there, I've got this kind of crease right here. And then it goes like right around here. So basically we need some black. This brush is bothering me. Okay, that's actually getting there. I usually don't put milk in because I just don't ever buy milk, but I have it for another recipe that I'm cooking. So I thought, why not put it in? I'll just use a little milk in the tea. Starting to create this ripple here. Just kind of like this. It's a little dramatic right now. God, it's so useful to be able to look over on the side here and see it small. Yeah, cheese is my one weakness. Well, I have a lot of weaknesses, but I think this needs to be a little bit smoother. Really light touch on that. My kryptonite, man. It used to be cheese and tomatoes, and like I didn't like classic stuff like olives. But now I like olives to a certain extent. Cheese, it's growing on me. It's getting better. But yeah, I just don't really like dairy products that much. Yeah, I used to hate tomatoes. Now I eat tomatoes all the time. Come on, let me just paint this area, please. No, I kind of didn't like ketchup either. I eat ketchup and tomatoes now, though. Shoot. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. Just gonna blend this out. It's fun to give this a bit of a different color. Okay, I'm gonna go heavy-handed and try and cover this up. Yeah, I don't like this. I'll have to cover this up another session. It's all muddied together. Kind of looks good though, actually. And then I have sort of like just the top of a curl right here. Try and fit that in. Is it my computer? Is the or the reference cheese pretty green? It is pushing a little green. Just a little bit. In my painting is too white, I think. But I don't know if I want it to look exactly like that. It's a little bit weird looking. Like almost sickly green. Come back to this spot, but it's really bothering me. Yeah, I'll just have to come back to it, I think. Add another one of these in here. And just blend it out a little bit more. Maybe. I would have to wait a while for it to dry to glaze it, right? Like, at least... Shit. Hold on. I'm losing it here. Actually starting to look pretty good. Keep sort of blending it out. Because this part is definitely not completely black, but not gray. That looks decent. It should all connect though, like this connects to this. Problem is starting to pick up all the paint. Yeah, it's not good. The second layer will look better, but not right now. It's all about waiting. It's the waiting game. It's kind of brutal, but I love it, honestly. I've never had to really wait for too long. Jeez, this is hard to work. And I need this line right here. Didn't quite get it there. I feel like all of my painting will be in cat fur. Yeah, these, sorry, I just took a second to understand. They get covered in dust. You kind of have to store them vertically. I put them on, like a CD rack, so that they're all upright and really close together, like books without touching. And that seems to help a lot. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more casual with this. I'll build up a better. I'll fix it kind of in the future as I keep working on this, but this is just not cooperating. Honestly, this should just be black, like right from here all the way up. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. It would be nice, but it's leaving these smudges. Okay. Now, what happens when I try and add the lightest color? Jesus, it's 4 o'clock. I've only been going an hour and a half though. I'm not stopping until I at least put some paint on the board. You can actually see all my paintings right back here, stacked up. Excuse me, geez. Zoom this in just a bit. Make these a bit smaller. I mean, I don't know if there is a way to avoid cat hair, to be honest. I really don't. It would be tricky. I would not allow the cats near wherever you paint, if you can sort of segregate it. I also don't have a pet that sheds, so I don't know for sure, but mine do get covered in dust. So I'm gonna try this area again. Yes. Yeah, with 3 cats, it would be very difficult. Very, very difficult indeed. I just keep fucking up this little area. It's pissing me off. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna play around with the colors that I mix for the wood and start to paint the cutting board. So maybe I could wipe it off and start again. That's actually a good idea. But I know I could also, that's way too big. I know I could also just wait. If it dries, cover it a little bit more. Oh, I wish there was a better way for me to shrink this down. I'm sure there is. This is crazy. There we go. Start with, that's my darkest, eh? So we'll start in the middle. Paint everything the middle tone. But I kind of forgot about the center. No, I didn't. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. The sponsor of this live stream is Goodwill. I know, I never take the tags off. Where is there Goodwill? There's Goodwill somewhere written down here. Oh, there's Goodwill here. Could take off this sticker. No, I'm not gonna do that right now. I would take a Goodwill sponsorship, by the way. I want to make this shadow not quite as big as it is. I like this color though. You don't think you don't have like a secondhand store? People give away their stuff and then you can go buy it for cheaper. You must have something like that. Surely. We have a secondhand shops, but without this donation blah 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 ideology. Interesting. How do you get the secondhand stuff if it's not donated? They sell it? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's a couple of them here. Some of them are for profit, so you donate stuff and they sell it and make profit. Some of them are not profit. Not for profit, as they say. What happens if I turn my phone off? Wow, it still records. That's interesting. It's very interesting. Sounds similar. I love the system. A lot of the clothes that I wear are secondhand. I always find neat things that I need for painting at the secondhand store. I need need to remember, I want to cut in at a certain point here. I think it's actually right here. A little bit more than I did in the drawing. Yeah, they've gotten more expensive for sure, because people just buy the stuff and sell it. Just straight up resellers or like vintage clothing people. Which is a shame. Because now, instead of selling shirts for like $3, they sell them for like 10. Still better than paying full price, but you're obviously not getting the same thing. Let's go for a second coat right here. Okay. Grab some of this darker paint. See how this looks. I'm like a little skeptical based on what it looks like. Okay. Just need to add some little streaks in here. I can fix that with the next layer. Excuse me. Okay, I gotta be careful working on this side edge here. Just gonna go really slowly. Just apply a little line of paint. It's gonna continuously get darker, so I'm gonna go back. Yeah, no, all the prices have went up at the at these like secondhand places. But it's cool because I got this music stand, and that's where I put my still life projects. Got that for $10. I'm sure that would be like, I don't know, if it was new. I definitely don't need a new one. It's just hard to even get a used one. I'm literally using one paintbrush. Sometimes I use more. Apparently not today, though. Now I'm rushing and making it look shitty. Okay, it's okay. Just continue on the path. Fix it after. We're gonna fix it after. want this to be the best cheese painting I've ever made. Don't think I'm gonna get to the actual cheese today though. Next is either I make my studio look better, but the next painting, I wanna do a studio fix. So I wanna spend some time making the studio better. Eliminating glare. Making it easy to record. I'm pretty close, just a couple of things I have to do to fix it up. But now is a good time to do it. And then I am going to paint, I don't know if I really needed to load this brush actually. I'm a little nervous now, hold on. I'm gonna paint a skull. I'm doing that deer skull next. I think it's good for Halloween. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Do you have any projects on the go? That was fairly easy. Put this on my dirty paintbrush side. I want to try something. So I'm gonna just try, where's my little, yeah, I have this really soft brush. Looks like this. Super soft. Yeah, I'm gonna hang up cloths, I think. Black drop cloths. And I think that will remove the glare. And that way I can hang up some art on the wall and like remove the drop cloth if I want to. Okay, there's a bit of an edge there. The thing about these brushes is when you use them, you gotta clean them off right away. Keep them dry, never soak them in Gamsol or anything. Yeah, I think it is a makeup brush. I did buy it at a paint store though, so. But those makeup brushes, I think they are quite good. Clean this brush off again. Can you hear the music, Mateus? It's a double-edged brush. Definitely not a makeup brush. Definitely not a makeup brush, dude. Draws me, dude. True. Depending on the angle, it's a flat or a round. Okay, I gotta hold steady here. Ooh, this is pretty dark. Might need to lighten it up. Which is not a problem. This actually looks decent. I think the colors are fairly close. They're like embellished in a way that makes them look better, in my opinion. Which is exactly what you want to do, is a paint there. Doesn't look too dark either, yeah. I do want to brighten up this center, I think. And I also want to brighten up areas of the two sides of the board. But these are just the base colors, I think, the average. Almost. Yeah, this needs to be more tan. Although that looks cool. It's the calling of Matthew cheese. I need like a person reaching for it, you know? The calling of St. Matthew. Okay, we're out of tea. We're moving on to the water. Oh, my energy is low right now. My energy is low to the flow. I do have this chunk of cheese. It's frozen solid, but I have it. I will not be eating it, but I do have it. Okay, this is where shit's about to hit the fan here. It's all the way. Boom. I think I got to do that again. Clean off the brush even more. A little tiny bit of oil. Excuse me. I do eat cheese. I just don't love it, especially blue cheese. Like if it's a creamier cheese, I'll eat it. And on pizza, I don't really love eating pizza, but I'll eat it. Especially if there's a bunch of toppings. I need an even lighter tan, it would seem. I'm just gonna mix it on the fly here. Which sounds way cooler than it actually is. Go back over here. Like holding my breath. And then I get a straight up, like there is a tan line right here. Mm-hmm. Cool. It's looking better. I need to just go back in and add darks after these lights, but I think this looks good. Yeah, this kind of goes. I'll just lightly draw this in. Okay. There's definitely like this super light line right here. And then the rest of this is much lighter. I'm not sure about the left side. I think the lighter tone should be the lightest, and you made it somehow in the middle of the right one. No, you're right. That does need to be lightened up. For sure. I might even add, let me think here. Maybe I'll add this bit of yellow that I have. Ooh, I don't know if that was good. Well, we're gonna see. Still want to add some darks in there too. Oh wow, okay, that's the same color. Needs to be even lighter. Coming together, coming together, coming together. Okay. It's hard to tell, so I'm going to darken the two other sides. Colors change when they're beside different things, so as we know. Let's do, I feel like this is not dark enough, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, it needs to be darker. Maybe just a bit of brown in there. Just see, and honestly, like a touch of red. Am I using the right one? Now I want to eat some caramel. This desk looks like a huge piece of toffee. Yeah. It's the same colors, eh? Caramel, caramel. gonna try this on the back side, see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks better probably. It still needs to be darker and redder. Let's try that. It's just not really staying anyway. That's better. I'm not sure the difference between the K and the C. Caramel, caramel. Number 1, number 2. Caramel, caramel. To me, caramel sounds weird. Caramel sounds right, but... Kevin. Caramel. Caramel, caramel. Well, to me, the C isn't the C is not the thing. It's caramel or caramel. I guess it's the A that really is different. Oh, the extra syllable. Oh yeah, people say aluminium or aluminum. I think that's mostly like a British version of aluminum. Yeah, aluminium. Oh, so you also say aluminium. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I gotta fix that already. Okay. These fucking edges. Hard. And it should be softer. Okay, back in with the super light really quick. You're back, Denise. How did you find the stream, by the way? Was it just on your homepage? I can't imagine she's staying long. Yep, just working away over here on the board. It came up on your phone. That's cool. No, you're not a creep, dude. It's part of the live stream experience. Although you were here very quickly after I started. You have to go get dry. Okay. You're always doing something. That's good. I'm just going to soften this. Soften, soften, soften. Yeah, this is a one-on-one class. Oh, God. Just a little bit more of a punch right here. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, I think I... Oh, that makes sense. I probably just accidentally... Something with OBS, like, you can... There's like a little bit of a disconnect, basically. I think I saw that too. So you were just waiting in the offline stream. My first live did that too? Oh, okay. I'll have to figure that out. Because I have to make a thumbnail too. Not that it takes a long time, but when I like create the broadcast, maybe it actually tells people. And I'm not ready to go live yet because I haven't made the thumbnail. Hope you got it at the Goodwill. Okay, back to the dark. That's what I wanted to do. Let's just give this a bit more separation. That's good. Do you collect? Is it like a collectible then? Oh man. How long? 2 hours. I think I might call it here actually. Which means I'm going to work on it slightly longer, but I'm going to call it soon. I'll probably be back Monday. I don't think I'll live stream this weekend. Got a few things going on. But Monday I'll be back. Definitely going to be tackling the cheese, potentially finishing this painting. Oh, huge savings. Love a good deal. Nope, nope, nope. Don't you start climbing up here. Yeah. I mean, it's 75% off or whatever that is. Yeah, this is looking a little bit crappier now. Gonna dry this off and just... I was trying to dry bristle this, but it's just not working. Okay. That's better. Maybe I'll take a little bit of the light and brush that around. But when I work on this, I'll start on Monday. I'll start with this area, I think. It'll be, actually it'll be pretty dry after the weekend. I mean, I don't touch it too much. That's good. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Okay. Yeah, I gotta improve this area for sure. Okay. I gotta start getting ready anyway. Once again, eat some dinner. Every day is the same. Okay, but I will be cleaning off the brushes before I end because why not? Wow, this brush is so stiff. Something happened to it. It's full of paint or something. And then I barely use this, but it needs its clean. Oh yeah, the water in my Gamsol container is purple, so I think that's a good sign. All right, I have all these brushes, but are you a fan of something people might know? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not too sure what you mean. Bum 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 bum. close this. I can close this. Put this away. Oh, I didn't even I just realized this. Forgot my frozen paint. I didn't even use it today. That's silly. I'll just have to add to the piles. I think that's all right though. Hopefully it lasts over the weekend. Because I have a good amount of white that I did not use today. This orange I'll keep. Put it over here. That's fresh pile. Oh, like Star Trek, Star Wars, anime, or some popular books. What do I like? I don't know. I don't really like Star Wars, Star Trek. It's all right. I liked the Dune movies. I started reading Way of Kings. But I literally just started. I'm on chapter like 4. Okay, I'm gonna take these, mix these up and make a brown that I can store. On this end here, brown. Terracotta. Oh, does it? I mean, 2 is... It's a lot of board games for a single movie. I really liked... Timothy Chalamet was very good in that movie, I thought. Personally. Okay, I have so much gray. I'm running out of space around this. That's not good. In this corner. I'll have to use this paint and clean it up. That'll be a rude reminder when I pull this out on Monday. But yeah, that's a good question. What do I like? I don't watch anime either. And now, wipe off the palette. Dune Imperium and War of Arrakis or something like that. And that's the board game. Oh yeah, nice and clean. I'm gonna go eat leftover tacos. No, I play games. I'm playing Super Bonk right now. I like little indie games for the most part. But not board games. I don't really like board games, actually. Okay, cleaned the brushes, cleaned the palette. Made a little bit of progress on the painting. Let's zoom this out so it's ready to go next stream. No, I kind of like video games. A little too much. I need to stop. But it's good to have something to do, a little bit of something to do sometimes. But I'd much rather get better at painting. We can't paint all the time. Wait, where is the Goodwill? This, okay, this has Goodwill on it. This thing you can't see has Goodwill on it. These were found not at Goodwill. Maybe this one was. Someone gave this to me. I'm going to paint something over it. This I'm going to cover completely and repaint with something else. I have to sand this down. Blue sticker. Let me see the face cam here. Palette cam. Oh, you can see it there. It's so tiny. Yeah, right here. Right there. That's actually on the that's on the music stand. Should I have pulled it off? Probably, but I zoomed it away. Now I see. And now it's back. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm ending. That's it. That's all. Thank you to anyone who watched. Appreciate it. Yo, thank you, Mateus, for stopping in. And yeah, hopefully on Monday I'll be back around the same time. It's 2 o'clock my time. Finish this bad boy up. Finish this good boy. Finish up this good looking boy. Look at that. Anyway. Bye-bye. See you on Monday.